Pace is one of the most important attributes in Football Manager, and today we've got two teams. We've got West Brom and Birmingham. Birmingham have got 20 for pace. West Brom have got 1 for pace. We have locked all the players at a 165 current ability. We have locked them all at the club, and they will have a transfer embargo, meaning that those teams will have to battle it out for the next 23 years, I think, till 2045. Who will prevail? Who will come out on top? Will Pace be the winner or not? That tailed off. Let's find out. So, the other day, we put on the channel, we actually put a game between West Brom and Birmingham. These guys, we actually put the match engine to the test, and we wanted to see how would it operate. And I'll be honest with you, Birmingham annihilated them. If you didn't see it, go and watch it after this, or go and watch it now, whatever you want. But Birmingham annihilated them like 8-0, and they missed a penalty. They had like a 9 XG. They had like 40 shots, 20 odd on target. It was insane. And then we simulated through. We actually watched. We know the results for the first game, for the first season of this experiment. The games between Birmingham and West Brom. Birmingham beat West Brom 2-0, then West Brom beat Birmingham 2-0. And the match stats were a million miles away from the dominance that Birmingham had. Anyway, looking at the players. Here we go. We're just going through the players now. We can see the pace is 20. They've all got future transfers. These guys are going to Man City in 2045. Everyone's 5'11", everyone's 11 stone 4, and everyone has their attributes frozen. We'll just quickly look at West Brom. It's always nice to look at a few weird polygons, isn't it? And there you go. Little Pac-Mans all the way through. And there you go. Pac-Man City. Hey, Pac-Man City. Oh, these guys are going to Chelsea. Missed a trick there. And he thought of the Pac-Man City joke just then. He just sort of fell out by accident. Anyway, digressing. So we've got 23 years of this simulation. Now, in my opinion, pace is very important. And I think Birmingham are going to absolutely smash West Brom every single season in terms of winning leagues. But after seeing the match engine and how the simulation doesn't really take into account the actual attributes of players, it's more the overall current ability, I think. I don't know. I've got no rhyme or reason as to why the games were so vastly different. So, West Brom versus Birmingham. We're going to jump forward straight away. We're going to jump forward through 5 years to 2027. See how everything's getting on. Well, there we go then. The first season in the books. And West Brom have absolutely smashed it. They've won by 13 points. They've scored 39 more goals and conceded 8 more goals. They've got a goal difference of nearly 100. 93 goal difference. Whereas Birmingham's, well, they haven't even scored 93 goals. 4 defeats for Birmingham, 3 defeats for West Brom. As I said, we do know that Birmingham and West Brom lost to each other 2-0, so it's very, very even in terms of their head-to-head rating at the moment. But West Brom have absolutely smashed it. And in terms of the award winners, Player of the Year was Fabian Forward. The top goal scorer was Freddie Forward. 29 goals in 44 for Birmingham at the age of 16. There we go then. Right, so time to get to the Premier League. This is the first season they're not there, and in the second season, well, Birmingham finishing 6th, getting Europa League football, but West Brom all the way up in 2nd. Well, this is weird, isn't it? After we saw Birmingham smash them 8-0 in the other video, and we're now looking, I thought Birmingham with pace would just absolutely annihilate West Brom every single season, and West Brom have already won the Championship and finished higher than Birmingham. 3rd for West Brom here. Birmingham not even getting European football. Not even getting European football. We'll be looking in domestic cups, European trophies as well, 24-25. And West Brom have won the league, 94 points in the fourth season, and Birmingham getting Champions League football, finishing 4th. It's not even close. Birmingham closing the gap, finishing 3rd, and West Brom have won it again, back to back. Season preview. Liverpool are going to win the league. West Brom are finishing 3rd. Birmingham are going to finish 5th, according to the media. But you can never take any notice of the media, can you? But in terms of Carabao Cups, Birmingham have won 2, actually beating Wolves in the final in 25-26. Another Midlands derby, very satisfying. And in terms of West Brom, they've got 2 FA Cups. 2 FA Cups for West Brom and a runner-up against Liverpool. Wolves another runner-up in the Cup, this time to Everton. And in terms of Champions League, nothing for West Brom. We've got Arsenal winning the Champions League in 25-26. Man City winning the first season. Arsenal beating Dortmund in the final. Europa League, it's Bayern Munich won the Europa League, beating Dortmund in the final in the 23-24 season. What on earth happened there? Answer me that. Was that the final season of normal groups where they probably both went out 3rd in their Champions League group? Borussia Dortmund finishing 3rd in their group, yet Fair enough. As did Bayern Munich. Right, that's exactly what happened. They ended up in the final. Mental. Sorry. Nothing in the Conference League. Aston Villa, runner-up. That's it. Another Midlands team. It's all about the Midlands, isn't it? That's everything we've got to look at this moment in time. Or is it time to look at England? Because I'm sure some of the players are going to be in there. Jude Bellingham's gone to Liverpool on this save game. Declan Rice at Real Madrid. Mason Mount at PSG. It's all kicking off. No, Ralph. So in terms of a lot of the players are from West Brom and Birmingham. Have a look at the club. Oh, look at that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Birmingham and 1. 8 for West Brom, so they're very even split. Both Birmingham goalkeepers, weirdly, but a very even split between West Brom and Birmingham players. No tournament wins for England, but it's only 5 years in when they had 2 tournaments. 2 World Cups and a Euro, sorry. Right, another 5 years, 2032. I've come 10 years. I've come to 2037. I'm a rebel. I'm only going back. This is where we were last here, and we're only going back doing this. I'm going to go through the league, so we might as well do 10 years. West Brom beating Birmingham, finishing Europa League football. West Brom and Birmingham top 2. West Brom winning the league. West Brom winning the league. Birmingham 6th. West Brom winning the league. Birmingham 5th. West Brom winning the league. Birmingham 8th. West Brom winning the league. Birmingham 7th. Birmingham 7th. West Brom once again winning the league. West Brom winning the league. Birmingham 6th. West Brom winning the league. Birmingham 4th. And the most recent season, West Brom have won the league. Birmingham have finished 5th. As you can see here, the Carabao Cup's been shared around a bit. Birmingham have got a few Carabao Cups named, as have West Brom. 4 for them, 4 for Birmingham. Yeah, Birmingham actually beating West Brom in the final twice. 2-1 there. But look at that. You'd say Birmingham got FM'd, really, wouldn't you? 3.72 XG. West Brom absolutely dominated them. Both playing the same formation nowadays. In terms of the FA Cup then, past winners, we've got Birmingham, West Brom, West Brom, West Brom. So it's 3-1 in terms of Carabao Cups. FA Cups for West Brom. Oh, and they've won the last 3 Champions Leagues. And they came, I don't believe this, they came runner-up 3 times in a row in the Champions League, losing to PSG, Real Madrid, PSG. Then the following season, Birmingham got to the final, came runner-up. And then, don't know where they got to, but then West Brom out of nowhere, 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Europa Leagues, nothing. Conference Leagues, nothing for Birmingham. West Brom have absolutely smashed it. Birmingham can't even come back now, I don't think. 8 years left. 8 years. And West Brom have won it 12 years in a row. So yeah, Birmingham literally can't come back. And I don't understand. I know they've got their attributes, but the pace is just nothing. They should be getting ripped apart. Football of the year. West Brom, Roy right winger, easy for me to say. Won player of the year a couple of times. Luca Rossi, he's a good player. Top goal scorer. Birmingham, West Brom. There you go. Still no Ralph for England. No tournaments for England either. And this is weird. This is really strange. So now we're now looking at the England team, and the entirety bar Jude Bellingham, John Moore and Will Denby, 2 regens and Jude Bellingham are in the England squad, plus all of our players at the age of 30. And the bulk of them are from West Brom. We've got 7 for Birmingham and we've got 13 for West Brom. They're winning nothing. Although they have won the Champions League 3 times in a row. Majority of those players. So I think you found a great balance between Birmingham and West Brom. Put them in the England team, you have some fast and slow players with some great technique. You just find a perfect balance and make the perfect team, right? Don't know what's going on. Really don't understand. Let's go through to the end of their careers at 2045, shall we? And just see how dominant West Brom were. Was this last time we were here? Yeah, again, West Brom, Birmingham finishing in 3rd. West Brom, Birmingham finishing 2nd, closing the gap. Liverpool won the league, finally. Another team winning it, so it was like 14 in a row for West Brom. Birmingham in 3rd, West Brom in 2nd. I don't think Birmingham have finished ahead of West Brom in a singular season, have they? Until this season. There we go. I mean, I've just spoken it into existence. I'm sure that probably wasn't like that until I said that. West Brom 2nd, Birmingham 1st. 2 points they won the league by. Birmingham winning 2-1 and 4-1. Fantastic. And then revenge. 5 points was the difference. Top 2 was Birmingham, West Brom, Everton 3rd. And then Birmingham finishing 2nd to West Brom once again. Birmingham have got a 2nd league title. Go on, Birmingham. Then this most recent season, West Brom and Birmingham in 3rd. Wow, look at that. West Brom in their last 5 games, lost 3, drew 2. They could have got to 100 points if they'd won those 5. They still won by 7 points. Threw it away nearly. So FA Cups, another 8 years. So West Brom 3, Birmingham have got 1. Carabao, Up off Birmingham there, West Brom. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We last here and they'd won it 3 times in a row. They ended up winning 6 times in a row. Everton have won a Champions League, then lost in the final following season to West Brom. But the most recent season was the first season Birmingham have won it. The second time they've got to the final in the experiment. And they finally, at the last chance of asking, they've done it. They've only gone and bloody done it. Go on, Birmingham. See, this is the thing. I didn't think I'd be rooting for Birmingham with all that pace. I thought they would have absolutely dominated and I'd be going, come on, West Brom, let's get a trophy. And we've seen in the other video how important it is in the actual match engine. 8-0. And that flattered West Brom. Honestly. If you've not watched it, I'll put it at the end of this video. Go and watch it because it honestly flattered them. It was insane. So it's just very, very weird how the simulation is not taking that into consideration. But surely West Brom should be losing some of these games quite heavily and Birmingham should just be absolutely annihilating teams. Anyway, West Brom have won the experiment, haven't they? Have England done anything in internationally? They absolutely have not. Most players have retired from international football. A few are still there. They're all about to leave. The transfer embargo did finish, so they've got some players that have probably come in. Jovan Jaksic. Wow, 325 grand a week. He's doing all right from. They've got about £1 billion. So we've simulated on after they've lost all the players for a few years just to see what will happen. Will they manage to maintain themselves at the top of Europe or will they fall back to championship obscurity? 2061, we've got 16 years that we're going to have a look at. And this is where we were last here, just before they all left. And the following season, Birmingham finished in 5th, West Brom in 7th. So they've managed to maintain. They did a bloody rebuild, didn't they? And then West Brom and Birmingham 8th and 9th respectively. Birmingham getting Champions League football and finishing 9th. Did they win the Europa League? Slightly. Then Birmingham finishing 2nd ahead of West Brom. So Birmingham have actually now overtaken West Brom in terms of success. Again, they've finished ahead. Oh, West Brom leapfrogging Birmingham in 5th and Birmingham finishing in 6th, but also getting Champions League football. Did they win the Champions League then? Because the previous year, they were in the Champions League. So they must have won the Champions League. 6th and 7th for West Brom and Birmingham. Getting Europe every single season. Oh, 2nd for West Brom there. Birmingham. Oh, down in 11th. Getting Europa League football, though. They win the Conference League, maybe? I don't know. 4th and 5th again. Birmingham ahead of West Brom. And Birmingham 2nd, West Brom 1st. 6th and 7th for West Brom, then Birmingham. 9th for Birmingham there. And 10th for West Brom getting Champions League football. They've obviously won the Europa League. 3rd and 4th, Birmingham, West Brom. Birmingham ahead of West Brom, finishing in 4th. West Brom down in 13th. What happened there? West Brom come back into 4th. Brilliant for West Brom. Where are Birmingham? Look at Man City down, relegated there. 11 points. Awful. Where are Birmingham? They've won it. Birmingham have bloody won it. I can't believe I missed it. Finishing 2nd there, Birmingham. West Brom in 6th, and the current season, it was Birmingham in 5th, West Brom in 7th, so they've maintained themselves. They certainly have. 3 Europa Leagues for West Brom in this period, 2047-48, 2051-52, and 2055-56. Runner-up in the most recent season to Liverpool, losing on penalties with Hamida Kane. I'm going to say, is that Harry Kane playing for Liverpool in 2061? Been regen-faced, and Everton have won. Birmingham have gone on an absolute tear. Birmingham have won 1, 2, 3, 4 Champions Leagues. Everton have won 3. West Brom won 1 there in 2052-53, beating Everton in the final. Birmingham and West Brom have both come runner-up a couple of times. Newcastle have done quite well. Been all about the English teams, though, hasn't it? Conference League. Did Blackburn have won a couple of Conference Leagues. West Brom did win a Conference League there in 2046-47. That's it. Nothing for Birmingham. So there we go. Madness. Absolute madness. Should we have a look at Football of the Year? Did any of the players actually win Football of the Year when they were at... Chris Eldershaw has just won it for Birmingham a couple of years ago. That looks like Barrios. Maybe there's a lot of similar regen faces. Chris Eldershaw's absolutely rips it apart. Jovan Jaksic, we saw him, didn't we? Freddie Ford won Football of the Year then. That's it. The only Football of the Year. Golden Ball. And the first time anyone won the Golden Ball for West Brom or Birmingham, it was Jovan Jaksic. It was this regen that they paid big money for from Atletico Madrid. Saw him on 325 grand a week. Leon Guy with an awful beard. They have got a World Cup to their name, finally. Now, all those players have retired. They have got a World Cup. Austria coming run up in the most recent World Cup, losing to Spain. Well, that's it, gang. That's the end of this experiment. I hope you've had a good time watching it. How weird's this one been? I don't even know where to start. Pace is so important in the match engine, and we saw it in another video. I keep going on about it, but we saw how important it was, and yet this simulation, it has been the complete opposite. Let me know what you would like to see in the comments down below. Like the video if you haven't already, subscribed to the channel, and as promised, if you've not seen it, go and watch the match engine mashup with the speed, where you can suggest different attributes I'm going to use in that sort of kind of video. Yeah, take care, gang. Go and watch it. See you soon.